Author of Every Heart a Doorway, says, "This book is very close to perfect." I agree. Hello, welcome back to Learning Curves. I'm Anastasia, and I'm so excited! This is a new thing for me. I've never made a video like this before on my channel. We're gonna talk about a book that I read recently, and the point of this video is read the book. I'm gonna remove my nail polish while we talk about The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. So the outfit I have on today is actually inspired by this book. As I was getting dressed, I was thinking about how the book makes me feel, and it makes me feel so good. Let me give you a quick little rundown of the book itself. Guy working in strict corporate environment. It's giving The Good Place, but hell, like actual hell in The Good Place, the TV show The Good Place. He goes to orphanages where magical youth live, like a child protective services situation where he goes in to make sure that the kids are all being taken care of, that they're safe, that they're not hurting anyone, that they're not being hurt, etc. He files these reports. He's very like rule follower. This is like the first 10% of the book. But he gets summoned by extremely upper management. That's literally what they call it. He gets sent on this top secret, very important assignment to go to the house in the Cerulean Sea and check on the very special orphans that live there. It's like a little bit Harry Potter, a little bit X-Men, like, you know, the X-Men kids living at Professor X's house. Skip ahead to this time period if you don't want to hear some like maybe more spoilery things. It's not full-on spoiler. I don't like knowing any spoiler type things. Like I probably wouldn't have even liked having the intro thing that I just gave. If you want to skip ahead, I totally get it. So the kids are all imperfect, but you will fall in love with them. You'll fall in love with each of them. I think there are 7 kids there, I want to say. And then there is a romance that you see coming from a mile away between the dude who comes to audit the place and the dude who runs the place, the like orphanage manager guy. But it is like the sweetest, most innocent, like, okay, this is a straight moment spoiler, but at one point they like, the guy who runs the orphanage is in his pajamas and the auditor dude is like, why did I have feelings about that? It's like, oh my God, because you love him, because you're in love and you're gonna, they like hold hands and it's very innocent, very, very cute. There is some like kind of dark jokes in it, but not inappropriately dark jokes. I recommended this book to a family who has very quirky kids who range in age from 8 to 16 as like a family read-along. There are some cuss words in it that are said by the kids mostly, by one of the kids. It makes sense when you read the book. But other than that, it's all very innocent. I would rate this like a PG, like a maybe TV 7, but then it has the cuss words, so maybe that brings it to a 13, but I don't think so. My big takeaway from this book is that while it's like clearly not regular life, right? It's sort of fantasy and that, you know, these kids are magical youth. Everything else feels so relatable, human, kind of ironically. You know how like Hallmark movies are like processed foods, but stories. This is not that. This is like farm to table, but comfort food, but healthy. I've been in like a interesting mental health space lately, so I've had to be kind of careful about which information I'm consuming, but this book is like big green flag safe. The one thing I don't like is all of the focus on the body of the auditor dude. I didn't get a decent sense of what shape his body is in as a full-figured lady myself. I'm used to what other people see as fat or having weight to lose being inconsistent. Different people have different ideas about how much weight is enough or too much or whatever. I'm of the mind that it's not a thing. It's none of anybody's business. So, okay, the character keeps saying he has some weight he can lose, but the other characters, like, they make fun of him a lot for that. That is, I think, the one imperfect piece for me. Like, when it says this book is very close to perfect, I'm sure that's not what that author meant. Maybe it is, but that's what I think is the caveat. Oh, I hate that I just said something not good about it. I was talking to my husband about another book that I read recently called Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, which I would love to do a review on that if you're interested, if we like this at all. But I was saying that, like, if The House on the Cerulean Sea and Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow were like loves of mine, you know, if I was like dating them, like which one am I supposed to be with? The House on the Cerulean Sea it has to be the answer. It's pure and good and wholesome, and I love it, and it loves me, and it's healthy, and it's all the wonderful things. And then the book Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, I still love, and I know there's something that I can't put my finger on that's like, there's an edge to my love for it that feels risky and dangerous, but I can't say no. So basically, I'm cheating on them with the other one. I'm in a polygamous relationship. I have two book friends. That's it. What do you think? Did you read the book? Did you feel the same? Did you feel different? Any other takeaways? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know your thoughts on the book. If there's another book that you would be interested to know my thoughts on, put that in the comments. Last year, I read 50 books, and I'm hoping to do the same this year. The year before that, I think it was only 14. You know what? Let me read you the list of books I've read so far this year. Yeah, so far this year, I read Stars Above, the last book in the Lunar Chronicle series, because I read all of the other books in the Lunar Chronicle series last year. And it's actually not the last book in the series. It's like a collection of short stories about the characters in the series. Life in Five Senses, Hello Beautiful, and then There Were None by Agatha Christie, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, A Fever in the Heartland, Come As You Are, The Heaven and Earth Grocery Store, The Midnight Library, The House in the Cerulean Sea, The Maid, Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, The Bromance Book Club, The Fault in Our Stars. Last year, I'll put the list of books I listened to last year or read last year in the description box. Last year, you'll see I spread more of the gamut of nonfiction, fiction, smut. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like this video. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.